Hey guys, David Onuma here, full instructor in the Filipino Martial Arts under Guru Bob Breen, and also a senior instructor under Sifu Danin Center. So what we're going to show you today is an area, a little bit of an area of the Filipino martial arts known as Dumog. Now Dumog is their off-balancing, it's often referred to as their grappling. It's not grappling in the true sense or the full sense of the word, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But Dumog is used, you never use Dumog by itself. It's used in conjunction with the striking. So the whole idea is you want to off-balance your opponent in some way before, during, or after when you're hitting them. So I'm going to try and show you some of the things that we do to just give you this little introduction. Okay, so typically, in Muay Thai, you're going to see a clinch, this kind of clinch here, someone's looking to strike in this kind of range, so on and so forth. If you take the striking away, typically this is wrestling. You're wrestling here, there's a clinch here, person's looking to shoot, etc., etc. So there is a certain kind of similarity between the two. When we use Dumog, we use Dumog when we're hitting, as well as when we're not hitting. So for example, if I was in this kind of position here like this, if you see my right hand which is on the top here, even here, I'm gonna, if you start to see, I'm gonna pull a little bit, so you can raise up a little bit, just like we're striking. So I'm gonna raise, pull this, use this to pull him off balance. So this hand that pulls him off balance can also push, if you see what I'm doing here. I'm playing with his balance. Even though I'm holding his head is, I'm also pushing, playing with his balance the whole time. See, I'm controlling. It's not just because I want to hit him, I want to put my weight on, see I'll make him light on this foot. Okay? So the whole time I'm off balancing, controlling. He can weave back inside with this hand. Look, see, we're having this thing, but I can pull, even see his hand is on here. I can put this, look, I'm inside here. So, it's difficult for you to fully see all of this. You kind of tend to feel a bit more, but let me give you an example of how we might use this. If he had grabbed my neck and I put my hand over here, I know if I move this way, he's going to take him off balance. That would be an example of Dumog. Similarly from here, look, if I switch my hand, I'm pushing him this way. Now when I push him, the thing about this is everything is designed to hit him. So when I'm like this, as I'm pushing this hand is now available to have a strike. As I control this hand is now available. See, because this will cut the ear, or I'd pass to this side, see my foot. Okay, so my hand and my feet are always working together, see, switching, okay, overlap, check, see, look, here's my striking from here, this position. I can put down here, and I stress, if you change the title and said close range fighting for MMA, you would see a lot of similarities between the two. And this is the point. But this is from the Philippines, and as I said, it's called Dumog, and we use it in one of my earlier videos, which you may or may not have seen. We did this where he jabbed cross, and I used this to completely off balance him, whilst my elbow can come back, and I can throw my shot. Everything is to off balance him in any way that I can. So I'm showing you the art, but this video really is just to give you a little idea and explanation of what we mean by Dumog. And we also use the feet a lot. We interrupt the feet. So if he jab cross for a second and I come in, I've already sectored into here. This is part of Dumog. He's finding it difficult to stand. If I pull this, he's going to fall, right? But even from this position, sometimes they step out and I switch to this foot. then I pull this one and he's going to fall. So, whole idea is I want to off balance. Look, I can do this. Looks like judo, right? So I can switch. Look, I can have the foot. Look here, I've wrenched this arm over here. I'm switching. Look, all the time. You can see I am playing with his balance. I don't want to fight stay here and he's strong and I'm strong. I want to be able to play with his balance and switch, judo, throw, Filipino, kick, groin kick. This is allowed in what we do. Knee, grab, even from here, come back again. Like I said from the outset, you might look at this and think, oh, that's just from Greco-Roman, or this is from wrestling, or this is from MMA. This is from the Filipino martial arts. I know the difference. I studied Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I studied wrestling, I studied Muay Thai, so I'm aware of the difference between what I'm saying. But this stuff that I show you, this theory and concept, is from the Filipino martial arts. I hope it makes sense and that you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for spending a bit of time. There's more information available for me at the end. Thanks for your time, guys.